the focus creation cycle. And the idea is this. Like I said earlier in the day, what you focus on increases. And by focus, I mean where you're putting your attention, where you're putting your energy. And I've got a glass to act as a mnemonic for that. Because if you heard the old saying, do you look at the glass half full or half empty? Well, let's say you're focusing on the glass being half full. Then the expectation is that there's stuff out there to fill it with. That there is fullness in the world and that sort of thing. And so what we do is we sort and filter our experience, because remember, we're not perceiving reality as it is. We're perceiving it through our senses and through our filters and that sort of thing. Well, our filters are informed by our maps and models of memories of reality. So they affect what we filter. So have you ever had that experience of you lose your car keys or your house keys and you're going around going, I can't find my keys, I can't find my keys, I can't find my keys? And what that affirmation does is it gets your neurology kind of goes, whatever you say, boss. And it filters out anything that would prove that to be false. So when you're going, I can't find my keys, sure enough. And maybe you then tell someone you're looking for them and they go, they're right here. And they pick them up off the table where you looked 5 times and you couldn't see them because your unconscious deleted them to make you honest, to keep you consistent with what you were saying and believing, what you were expecting, you could say. So we sort and filter reality to fit with our expectation. And then we have an emotional response to that. So if we're focusing on the fullness of the world, our emotional response tends to be a positive and a nice feeling, that sort of thing. There's plenty to go around, all that sort of stuff. And then we act on that basis, and it keeps on going. If we focus on what isn't there, what we don't want, so like you had been focusing on not wanting the anxiety and that sort of thing. So you're focusing on what you didn't want, what wasn't there, and evidencing in terms of lack of that. By focusing on that, that was increasing. Now by focusing on what you do want, that increases. Now an interesting thing happens. There are various ways that you can influence this, because what I didn't realize is if you focus on the glass as being half full, over time it gets fuller. If you focus on it being half empty, over time it gets emptier. Who's ever had something that was a minor problem and then you managed to think about it so much that it became a big problem? Yeah. That's the amazing magnifying power of your neurology.